Today, I want to talk about an NFT that's great for getting whitelist spots, or you can turn around and flip it for a nice little profit. But more about that after this intro. Hey, what it is, NFT fam. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I missed a couple of videos, I think 2 days, because I've been battling this weird cold, and then I had a fever. So just feeling a little bit under, but back to you guys with another one. This one's an interesting one, guys. I'm talking about Premint Collector Pass. It's a little bit different than some of the NFTs that I've talked about. So this is right now sitting at a floor price of 1.39. Let's float this on top. Float on top. And it's seen some really interesting price action in the past. If you look at it here, let's go to Icy Tools. Shows the graph a little bit better. So this thing minted at 0.25, and then it rocketed way up, 3.5 ETH, and then in the bear market, it started to drop, as you can see, and then it hit a really good, really strong support at 1 ETH, and then it shot back up a little bit, and now it's sitting at that 1.38-ish floor price. But a really interesting thing happened recently. Just yesterday, a whale started listing a bunch of these at 1.495. You can see, and you can see on his OpenSea account here, he just listed a bunch of them, 1.495. So what this means is he flooded the market with a bunch of these, and so in the next couple of days, you should watch the floor on these. Watch what it does. If this thing drops to close to 1 ETH, then it's a really good buy opportunity for these. There's a good chance it won't drop to 1 ETH, but with this many things listed, you should see the price start to dip a little bit. This is a very strong pass, guys. It's a really neat thing to look into for a couple of reasons. So there's a supply of 10,000. The listing is only 374 listings out of 10,000. So that means that 3.74% listing is a really good thing. It means most of the holders of this pass really like it. They find really good utility in it. Let's quickly go into what it does. I don't hold one of these. I wish I bought it, but I didn't find out about these until late. So if the floor price gets to close to 1 ETH, I'm going in on it because first of all, you can hold it and sell it for a nice profit. I think the value of these is going to go up. And then the other thing is you can use this to your advantage. It's got a lot of really good utility. So, for example, I went into if you've seen one of these websites, this premint.xyz website, you can register for a raffle to get whitelisted for lots of projects. Lots of projects do this. So this is for local weather. I registered for their Premint. And I do this for dozens of projects. So I've got a lot of these. And what the Premint Pass does is it keeps track of all of these for you. So it gives you a dashboard. And then it tells you, okay, you've registered for this, and it tracks it all for you. Right now, I'm just randomly registering for allow lists and whitelists, and I don't know which ones I've won. I've lost track of them. I've actually been whitelisted for things that I forgot about because I registered for so many of them. And so what this pass does is it keeps it all in front of you, so you know which ones you've registered for. And then the other thing that it does is it tells you which ones are coming up. And so let's just go to their website here. Premint website, and it tells you all about it. Benefits here. So get exclusive access to our holder benefits. By holding one of these, you get access to a dashboard and the features to keep you on top of the hottest mints. So essentially you can track all the public projects that are going on in Premint, and you can get alpha on which ones are the fastest growing. So when you can actually see which ones most people register for, so you know which ones are going to be hot, right? So you know, okay, there's a lot more people registered and trying to get whitelist for this project, so you know that one's going to be good, and you can keep your eye on it. You can see which ones you qualify for, so it'll tell you by holding certain NFTs, you qualify for special Premint privileges, and so it tells you that, so you won't miss out. You get early access to upcoming Premint collector features. You get a newsletter. And the newsletter talks about trends of projects and upcoming dates and things to be aware of. You get a private calendar that shows you registration times and mint dates for projects. And then you get guaranteed access for their 2024 project. So I think there's a lot of that's one of the reasons why people are so excited about this and so many people are holding it, is because it gives you all these benefits. I mean, just getting a couple whitelist spots could pay for the pass itself, and just holding this pass, I mean, you saw the floor price shoot way up. I mean, this thing bulleted to 3.5 ETH at one point. And right now, these guys kind of have a monopoly in the market. There's nothing really like it because Premint is used by most projects at this point. Things might change later on, but right now, this is it, guys. So I see a lot of good things for this. And then one thing to talk to about NFTs, utility NFTs right now are doing really well. Everybody wants a utility NFT. And when you look at an NFT project and you want to kind of figure out which one is good to buy into, you want to always look into the founder, because the founder, a project is only as strong as its founder and the team behind it. And looking into the founder here, it's this dude, Brendan Mulligan. He's got 157,000 followers. This guy is a absolute badass. If you look at his company, he founded Podpage HQ back in 2020. So this is his website here, or his Twitter here for that. And the website for that. I don't know much about this, but it seems like a really cool idea. Podpage is basically a website builder for podcasts. Cool idea since podcasts exploded. And then you can see his LinkedIn too. And when you look at his LinkedIn, you can see how much of a badass this guy is. He's basically an entrepreneurial assassin. Let's look at this. Founder, Premint. Founder, Podpage. We just looked at that. He's the advisor at Common Stock. Founder of Elevate Products. Builder at Redwood Studios. He's got 16 other experiences. He worked at Frontline Foods. He's a product lead at Google before. He's the co-founder of LaunchKit, co-founder of Cluster Labs, founder at OneSheet, VP at Sonic Birds, founder at Artist Data. This guy just does not sit still, right? VP at Arm Store, worked at Arm Records, intern at Creative Artists Agency. I mean, this guy has so much experience. If you look at his education, you can tell he's a bright guy. He studied at Northwestern, got his MBA there, bachelor degree at Vanderbilt. And then if you look at his recommendations, I mean, you see way back even in 2011, Brendan's one of the best product people I had the opportunity to work with. He has a rare ability to one-stop shop thinking. Brendan is a super sharp guy, a true entrepreneur. I mean, you look at these recommendations of Brendan back in the day, you can see that he is just a successful guy, a bright guy who knows how to start projects and knows how to complete them. Really creative guy. So I think the founder is extremely strong. I think his track record speaks for itself. I think the utility of Premint Pass is amazing. I think it's much needed in this industry. And I think kind of right now they have a monopoly. So if there's competition, I think it's going to be hard for competition to get a foothold right now. I think at least in the midterm, this project is going to do very well. So like I said, guys, a whale just listed a bunch of these at 1.495. Look for the price to drop a little bit. If it does get close to 1 ETH, definitely buy in. That's what I'm going to be doing. Of course, I don't want to say this is financial advice. It's not. You have to do your own research, guys. Be smart in the space. The NFT space is very risky, but yeah, not financial advice like I always say. If you have any questions, let me know. And if this video helps, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the flip.